Matt Lenihan for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Our Kings. Dave, I've been doing this 4 years. I don't think I've ever interviewed you. It's a pleasure as well, and it's good to see you on a big fight week. I've been to a lot of your fights as a fan back in the day, and you've always been entertaining. What we're going to see Saturday?
I don't know, is the honest truth. I'm not really sure. Got to be like, I don't know. I have to make the choice to be proactive or reactive at some point this week. You know, we have to decide. Johnny Fisher may make the decision for me. You know, he may come out like a house on fire. I might have to be reactive. He may box. I might have to be proactive. So we'll see. I don't know. I've trained really hard. I'm really proud of myself because I've really put it in for the first time in 16 and a half years of boxing. I've given it 100%. I'm proud of myself. I'm ready to give it my best. And whatever happens, I know when I go home, I'm going to sit down, win, lose or draw, and just go, you know what? I tried my very best.
I was going to say, is that a bit of a relief for you? Because you've been up in the past about you've turned up to fights, things haven't gone well, whether it be physically, mentally, the camp. And I remember after certain fights, you're very brutally honest with yourself. But is that the good thing about this? You know, by hook or by crook, no matter what, you've not done yourself out of anything. You can go to bed knowing I give it my all. Win, lose or draw does not matter because you got the very best preparation and very best version of me.
Yeah, I've trained really hard. I've trained hard enough to the point where I'm confident of a result. Like before, any fight I've had, I thought I've cut a lot of corners here, or sometimes I've not even trained at all. I'm going to like you resign to defeat. Boxing journeyman, and you're like, bloody hell, I'm going to get beat here because I'm not trained genuinely. So I have a real confidence about me.
What's changed about you? Like, what's different from the Dave Allen back in there that fought maybe a Bracamonte that's to the one that's turned up here? I know you're a father now, and that's a huge part of your life. I know that's changed you, which has changed everyone who has a child. I can testament to that myself. But what's different from that Dave Allen to the one now?
Oh, I was mad. I was mad back in the day. Yeah, sometimes just I struggle to. I see, you know, when I see someone from like from years ago, and they'll talk to me, and I think, nah, I don't really, yeah, I don't remember me that way really. No, crazy really. People will say things, I'll go, I'm like, oh really? Yeah, me. Yeah, I don't remember that. So.
Is it a maturity? Is it has life changed for you because of, you know, having kids? What's been that switch in you? Because it is a different you.
Yeah, I think the kids have played a big part, but I've just matured. Like different person. I don't even know when it happened or why it happened or what happened, but yeah, I'm quieter. I don't know. It's such a hard thing to explain because people ask me about this all the time, and I never know how to put into words what I'm trying to say. But like, I'm happy now. I'm happy. That's a big part of it because I think when you're happy, you're more comfortable in yourself. I'm just so comfortable in myself, and I'm relaxed. I've got nothing to prove. I've got nothing to. I think that comes with age. I've lost the bravado. I've lost the ego, and you can just finally just sit down and just be yourself.
You mentioned ego, bravado. I think in professional boxing, especially heavyweights, though, and going into it, you must go into this maybe sticking your chest out, going, look, I'm going in here for a result. Have you got to have a bit of ego and bravado going into this? Because you've sparred this chap before. You've fought at, you know, I suppose the higher levels. Is it down to you to go in there with a bit of, you know what, look, I'm the experienced one. I've been down this path you've been. Let me show you what it's all about.
You know what? Not really. I don't feel I don't feel that way about it. I just think I'm better at this sport than you. That's all it comes down to for me. Like I'm better. I'm technically better than you. I'm faster. I've got faster hands than you, and I feel I can get the job done early. That's all it comes down to. There's no like. I don't want to prove that I'm harder than him. I don't want to get into that fight with him really. I want to show him the levels of experience, of skill, speed. So yeah, there's no bravado involved. If I'd have lost the bravado years ago, I'd have had a better career. But it's better late than never.
See your attributes. When you're on it, you box, you can move well, you have got quick hands. But you mentioned that early. Do you believe, we've seen how he fights, we've seen how he sort of almost charged at Babic and caught him like a deer in the headlights. Do you think that plays into your hands, the fact that you could maybe catch him coming in?
Yeah, obviously he starts fast, but only one of us were a national amateur champion. That was me. Like I was a pretty good amateur. Like I was a good amateur. Like if anyone wins this in a couple of rounds, it's me, because he's gonna walk onto one. Something mad. If you come charge me like Babic, you get done in 1 round. That's the truth. Like I'm a big solid heavyweight. I'm 18.5 stone. I'm not Alan Babic. He's not going to walk through me, but he's not daft either. Do you know what I mean? I'm treating this like a 3-round contest. To be honest, yeah. That's how we prepared for it. We prepared for a 3-round shootout. Really, that's how we prepared for it. And if it go past 3, it's a case of use my experience and just trying to edge the rounds out to win the fight. But I prepared for this like a 3-round fight.
In your heart of hearts, though, I've said this to a lot of fights, when your head hits the pillow at night, you see yourself stopping him.
Yeah, early as well. 3 rounds, yeah, I really do. Yeah, I just think too fast, too experienced. I've got myself. You know, when you get fit, like when I've got fit now, I've not got fit for 10 rounds. I've got fit to be sharp for 2 or 3. Like to be really sharp for 2 or 3. That when I get fit, that's what I've got fit for. I ain't got fit for a good 10 rounds. I've got fit to be sharp for 2 or 3. Do you know what I mean? And he might watch this and think I'm double bluffing him. But if he wants to think that, that's fine as well. I'm more than ready to. I'm just ready to go from the bell.
Yeah, there's a lot of respect between the pair. You can see that on stage. How much sort of is it different? Because you've gone into fights before where maybe there's, I don't know, not necessarily needle, but more in it. They feel like the two of you both understand the game. There's not been any name calling or nothing.
No, I'm very fortunate to have this opportunity, and it's thanks to Johnny. Really, Johnny wanted this fight. He pushed for it. He's got me over here. He's got me well paid. So I'm very grateful for him. I have no animosity towards him at all. This is just sport.
What do you say to maybe the critics who'll watch this, and I know you won't care regardless, but the people will say, look, we've heard Dave Allen say he's turning up before, we've heard him say I'm in shape, and maybe it's not happened. What do you say to them people who doubt that you're coming here to get a result?
Well, I'm not saying I'm gonna definitely win the fight, because I can't promise you that, but I'm in the best shape possible. You know, and if it don't go my way, genuinely, I couldn't have done it. This is the best version of me you can have at this point. You know, so yeah, I don't care what anyone says really. I passed all that. Yeah.
Well, did you get to a point where that was affecting you back in the day?
Yeah, probably for about 2 or 3 years when I very first started, because I wanted to fight everyone that used to give me shit on the internet. You do. You got someone.
Have you ever replied to comments and just thought, you know what, do you want to meet up, kind of thing?
I've done some mad things. Well, yeah, someone will give me a lot of trouble once. Will give me a lot of grief.
Okay, last couple from me. You've shared rounds with Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury. You've shared rounds with everyone, Dave, and everyone always talks so highly of you. So you're best educated on this main event. You saw how the first one went. What happens in the reverse? Does Tyson make the slight adjustments? Does Usyk pick up things from the first fight and capitalise on it? What do you think happens? I know you like both, so honest heart to heart.
Yeah, I admire them both massively. I like them both. I think Fury wins. I did an interview last week and I was like, Tyson's a better fighter. And everyone was like, well, he didn't win the first one though, did he? And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess not. But it was a close fight.
Yeah,
I think round 9 aside, it was close. You know, 7-5, 6-all maybe, but not down. Usyk won the fight in my eye. There's no doubt about that. But I fancy Tyson to turn it around. I'd pick Tyson against anybody. I sparred him a hell of a lot over the last 11 and a half years we've sparred. He's exceptional. He's the best I've ever been in with. But it ain't much between the both of them.
Do you still want to see Fury Joshua, or is that past it for you?
Yeah, I'd watch it. We'd all watch it. We'd watch it when they're 70. You know what I mean? We all want to watch it, but it's not on the top of my list anymore like it used to be. But I definitely will still watch it, as would we all.
Absolutely. Look, Dave, I'm going to let you shoot. I know I think Nationals are wanting to speak to you as well as everyone else. Wish you all the best, and we look forward to a good fight. And you promised a 3-round shootout, so let's see. Appreciate it.
Thank you, mate.